ẹ̀yin èèyàn béèyàn bá jorí ahun omijé ó jábọ́ lójú ẹ̀. Ara àwọn olùkọ́ ti jáde o látàrí ìlàkọjá àwọn èèyàn yìí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Kódà ṣe wá rí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ àti akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ajá tó rí ilé ẹkùn ni o, tó lọ tó bọ̀ orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run lórí gbà. ẹ̀yin èèyàn má jẹ́ n gbà yín lákòókò rárá. ṣe rí wọn ó sáré yànnàná àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan kí n tó gbé fọ́nrán tí alàgbà yìí ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó ti ṣàlàyé ìlàkọjá wọn ìtọ́jú wọn rí kí n tó gbé wọlé. Látàrí àwọn fọ́nrán kan tó ti kọ́kọ́ jáde sẹ́yìn ní kété tí àwọn èèyàn yìí tí wọ́n jáde lọ́wọ́ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Ẹni tó jẹ́ olùkọ́ kan ló mọ̀ fi ọ̀rọ̀ kan sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára tó sì jẹ́ pé ó ṣeni ní kàyéfì tó sì yani lẹ́nu. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá bòmí yọ o lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Oríire tí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí tí wọ́n gbé olùkọ́ àti àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọgbó. Kódà ó sọ àwọn àṣírí kan ó sì tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí àwọn àṣírí náà pàápàá. Ẹ rí i pé kété tí àwọn èèyàn jáde lọ́wọ́ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí oríṣiríṣi fọ́nrán làwọn ìwé ìròyìn ń gbé sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Kódà agbẹnusọ fún ààrẹ ní pírẹsidẹ́ǹsì àwọn gan fi fọ́nrán kan sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára wípé àwọn ológun wọn ti rescue àwọn olùkọ́ àti àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa tí wọ́n wà ní abẹ́ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Kódà ara àwọn gbólóhùn tí wọ́n fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ń gbà náà ni pé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà lágbára o. Ipe kódà wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn 8 wọ́n sì mú àwọn èèyàn kan láàrin àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Ìyẹn ní ìròyìn tó jáde láti ọ̀dọ̀ agbẹnusọ ààrẹ. Tọ́ ẹsẹ̀ yẹn lé ní ṣùgbọ́n gbà tó di òru alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn mọ́ àárọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ológun náà fi fọ́nrán kan sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Nínú gbólóhùn tí iléeṣẹ́ ológun wá fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ń gbà náà lọ ni pé wọ́n ti fi àwọn èèyàn yìí wọ́n ti fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kò síbi tí iléeṣẹ́ ológun tí wọ́n ti pe gbólóhùn pé àwọn kọjú ìjà sí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Ara àwọn olùkọ́ ìyẹn alàgbà Sakios ní iléeṣẹ́ rédíò kan tó láàmìlaka ńlú yìí ló ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá alàgbà Sakios lẹ́nu wò. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn bàbá wa ní ẹni Ṣàngó bá tojú ẹ̀jà kò ní bá wọn bọ́ba kòso. Nínú ìbéèrè tí iléeṣẹ́ rédíò ti ń bi alàgbà Sakios, alàgbà náà wá pe gbólóhùn kan pé àwọn ìdáhùn yìí ó máa le láti dáhùn lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò fi ọgbọ́n ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ẹ̀. Alàgbà yìí wá ní ìjọ́ tí wọ́n fi àwọn lẹ̀ wípé ẹni tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá pátápátá àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ó wá bá wọn pé ISWAP làwọn o. Ó ló wá pe gbólóhùn kan wípé ẹ̀rín ló bá dé o. Kódà gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ń lọ lélẹ̀ ní. Ìyẹn ẹni tó jẹ́ aṣojú àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Alàgbà yìí bá tẹ̀síwájú ó ní gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti faṣọ dì wọ́n lójú látìgbà táwọn ti wọnú igbó yìí àtàwọn tó ti so ní chain. Ó ní ẹni tó wá jẹ́ agbẹnusọ wọn sọ pé yá ẹ tú wọn sílẹ̀ wọ́n ń lọ lélẹ̀ ní. Ibi tá a wá ń lọ rèé ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbàgbé ẹni tó jẹ́ agbẹnusọ fún ààrẹ fọ́nrán tó fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára nígbà náà lọ́hùn. Ó yàtọ̀ sí gbólóhùn tí alàgbà yìí pè látàrí ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò tí wọ́n ṣe fún un. Kódà ó yàtọ̀ sí ní tí àwọn ọmọ ológun orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà gan tí wọ́n sọ. Torí àwọn ológun orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kò síbi tí wọ́n ti pe gbólóhùn pé báyà wọ́n kọjú ìjà sí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí àbáwọn sì pa ẹnikẹ́ni nínú wọn. Kódà àwọn gbólóhùn wọ̀nyí wọ́n sì wà lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Alàgbà yìí tó wá tẹ̀síwájú náà rẹ̀ ó ní kódà ẹni tó wá jẹ́ aṣojú àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ó ní jọ́ tí àwọn kó ń bẹ̀ ó ní sọ pé yẹ lọ tú gbogbo wọn sílẹ̀ ilé ti yá ó ní tó sọ ni. Ó ní kódà ẹni tó fi ọ̀kadà kó gbogbo àwọn débì kan pé ńgbà táwọn dé ìkóríta kan wá ní ó yá ẹ máa rìn lọ. Sẹ́rí alàgbà yìí wá ṣàlàyé nínú ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò tí iléeṣẹ́ rédíò yìí ṣe fún alàgbà yìí. Kódà ó ṣàlàyé gbogbo ìhà tí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí tí wọ́n kọ sí wọn nú igbó, gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní ká má gbàdúrà ká má fọṣọ, gbogbo àwọn àṣírí tó jẹ́ pé a ṣe ẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ní alàgbà yìí tú yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ tí màá sì fẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin èèyàn mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀ ká gbọ́ fọ́nrán gbogbo gbólóhùn tí alàgbà yìí tó pè lórí ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò tó wáyé. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ní tanra wa jẹ gbólóhùn tí olùkọ́ yìí tó fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ó yàtọ̀ sí ohun tí agbẹnusọ ìjọba tó yànnàná sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára ní kété tí wọ́n gba àwọn èèyàn yìí kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá sì gbàgbé kété tí wọ́n tú àwọn èèyàn yìí sílẹ̀ àwọn ìròyìn kan ń jẹyọ lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára tí wọ́n ń sọ pé àwọn àjọ DSS ni wọ́n lọ kó àwọn ẹbí àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí yìí làwọn náà fi ṣe fídíò pé àwọn tó wà ní abẹ́ yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá kó wọn sílẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn fámìlì yín ẹ̀mí wọn náà lọ sí. ó dáa kí ni ìdí tí agbẹnusọ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí yìí tó fi tú àwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀ pé ó yá ẹ wá máa lọ lé yín. gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lẹ́gbọ́ bí alàgbà yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí gbogbo ẹ̀ yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́. tọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sì gbàgbé lórí ìkànnì a máa ń pe gbólóhùn kan pé ṣé ẹ rí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ àti akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí kò sí bí irọ́ bá lọ fógún ọdún ni ìjọ kan ṣoṣo lòtítọ́ ó bá wípé gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá náà sì máa tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí kódà tí àwọn àṣírí kan tí ò yé wa tó sì máa jẹyọ lórí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ náà. lórí gbólóhùn tí agbẹnusọ ìjọba tẹ́ ń fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára àtẹ̀lé táwọn ọmọ ológun tí wọ́n fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára àtẹ̀lé tí alàgbà yìí látàrí ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò tí iléeṣẹ́ rédíò tó làmìlaka nílẹ̀ wa èsì ta ló ń purọ́ nínú àwọn èèyàn yìí ta ló ń tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀. ẹ má gbàgbé pé alàgbà tí wọ́n fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò yìí òun gangan ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí. tọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa n ò ní gbà yín lákòókò lórí fọ́nrán yìí wọ́n ṣàlàyé tí wọ́n yànnà náà tí ó yé yín. tó bá jẹ́ ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ yín rè tẹ́ bá ìkànnì pàdé akínkábọ̀ sórí ìkànnì Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà orí ìkànnì tẹ́ wà láti máa mú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ káàkiri gbogbo àgbálá ayé wá fún gbogbo àwọn olólùfẹ́ wa. ẹ má wàá gbàgbé àdéhùn wa náà là ń múṣẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń lọ káàkiri gbogbo àgbálá ayé làá mọ̀ mú wá lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan tẹ́yìn náà tẹ́ mọ̀ fojú ara yín rí tẹ́sí mọ̀ fi etí ara yín gbọ́. ẹ má wàá jẹ́ ń dènà pẹ́nu ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe pápá ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé fọ́nrán yìí tí alàgbà Sakios tó ti yànnàná ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé wọlé. mo wá gbóṣùbà káre fún iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn tó jẹ́ kí alàgbà Sakios kó tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí gbogbo ojú ọmọ Nàìjíríà.
You were in captivity for 56 days. These people who came to pick you up, have you had any such incident in your community, that community before? You know, have you seen that kind of thing? Maybe a bandit attack in Orire before?
Oh, actually, I've been working there. This is the 6th year I've been working in that school. So when I gained employment, because that's where I was posted to until now I am still in that school. So we have been hearing some scenario of bandit attack, but this is the first one that is pertaining to coming to school to abduct school staff and students as well as pupils. So we have been hearing before that they have been kidnapping people, seeking for ransom and the rest.
How did you survive for 56 days? Were you being fed by these, these terrorists? Because I tell you what, the whole country was praying for you every day. So Nigerians did not allow government to rest because of you. I'm telling you. We're all worried. But how were you feeding? I mean, for 56 days. And how were you sheltering? Were you in the open, or were you kept in a house? How were you eating, and all that?
Actually, what you said is difficult to say on air, but I will just say the little I can say about it. Okay. Because many people, when we came out, when we were there, we were blind. We were blind. Not ordinary blindfolded, but we were blind. We don't even know maybe we're in Nigeria or other country because we don't know anything. We don't know where we are. We don't know what is happening. We were saying maybe the government has forgotten us. So, but all I can say is that all the prayers people prayed for us, God answered the prayer. But in time of feeding, those people, they really tried for us, to be sincere. They really tried for us. Right from the day we were abducted, they have told us on the way when we were going that if we cooperate and the government cooperates, there will be no problem. Hope you get what I'm saying.
What language did they speak to you in?
They were speaking Hausa, some are English, so we're speaking English, Yoruba.
Oh, you're speaking Yoruba?
Yes, they were speaking Yoruba, but they were not Yoruba people. But they had the language. Let me put it that way. Okay, but they were not Yoruba, but they were speaking Yoruba. Some of them were speaking Yoruba to us. Okay. Some were speaking in English. Some were speaking in Hausa language.
Okay, how were you rescued?
The way we were rescued was miraculous. It was your people's prayer and God's help. Let me put it that way. So they were the one that just come to us one day. Actually, after we have spent some days, some months there, when we got there, they were telling us we should not pray. But after a month, they told us that we should be praying, but we should not call the name of Jesus out. And whenever we are praying, we should not pray out so that they will see. But it got to an extent when they see that maybe they also observed that things was not the way they want, they told us to be praying. which we were also praying inside until the last day when their commander came, and they were just laughing, they were smiling. So they said we should thank God that we have been freed. That was what we heard. The next thing they said we should open our eyes, because the two men that came out alive, we were blindfolded, we were handcuffed, our leg was chained as well.
Thank God.
They told us to open our eyes, so we opened the cloth from our eyes, and they came to lose the chain and the ankle.
And then they asked you to go, or did they take you to a particular spot?
No, I mean these people that captured us, these Boko Haram. They said they are not bandits, and they said they are not Boko Haram, but they said they are ISWAP.
Okay, so where did they take you to before releasing you? Or did they take you back to Orire, or where? When they released the
actually, as I told you before, I was the last person that was captured in school. As well, I was the last person that was released in that bush.
Okay.
Because the handcuff that was on the both teachers, the teacher is not ordinary teacher. It's even my VP. It's my VP. So I'm the school counselor. So when the handcuff there was particularly they wanted to lose the handcuff when we want to hit. So the handcuff, the key now break. So when the key break, that man's hand was loose. So the handcuff was with me till the day they released us. So there was no key to lose the handcuff from my hand. That was the way I was carrying the handcuff. So when they released us, everybody had gone. So they now said, I cannot carry this handcuff home. That they will look for a way to lose the handcuff. So one of them said, maybe they should cut off my hand. So the other said, no, they should not cut off my hand, though. That they should not worry, that they will look for a way to handcuff me. So we now went to look for just small tiny rope. It was a tiny rope we used to lose the handcuff. So that was how I was also released. So my people had gone far. I don't know how the route they took. I was just hearing their sound. So I was just running towards a direction. Their commander called me again. He pointed gun at me. He said, come. When he pointed gun at me, he said, come. I was afraid that only me in this bush. Is this how I'm going to die?
That's
so he told me to come back.
The ISWAP commander.
The one inside the bush, their commander inside the bush. I can say maybe their chief commander. Let me put it that way. Their chief commander. He called me because I should come. So where am I going? I said, I don't know where I thought this is the route my people passed. Now told me to come. So when I got to him, he told me that I should take this route, that this is the route he took. So I now run to the direction he told me they took, so he followed me. So as I was running, I was looking at the back so that he won't shoot me. So we trekked from that place, like 40 to 1 hour to where they provided motorcycle, bike Okada that took us from that bush to the nearest village.
Okay, so when
it was for 1 hour 30 minutes to that village, they now stopped. They said they can't go further again. So that was where they stopped, and they told us to move with our leg. So we moved for 1 hour 30 minutes with our leg, both the including principal, the VP, the staff, the students, and the pupils. So we trekked for 1 hour 30 minutes before we get to where those things that came to rescue. Government sent to come and rescue us with.
Okay. So you now move to where the people, the army people were waiting for you, and what village was it? You were talking about how the commander came and said they should let you guys go. You almost lost your way.
Yes.
You almost lost your way, but you ended up finding your way to meet. Were you able to meet up with your colleagues and the children?
Yes.
Okay,
yes. He followed me since he knows the route. So he followed me. So he was telling me to move. So I was running faster until I met them.
Okay. And how did you guys make it to the village where you now met up with the? How did you? Were you on a motorcycle? Because it must have been a long distance.
Yes. So when I said when he showed me the way when I was running to meet my people. So we trekked 40 to 1 hour before we got to where they provided the motorcycle Okada for us.
1 hour?
It was hello?
Yeah, you trekked for 1 hour?
40 to 1 hour. I can't say precisely, but no, it's no more than 1 hour. Where they provided those motorcycle that will carry us.
Okay.
It was that place that they now took us with the motorcycle. Then they brought us to the nearest village. So they dropped us there that they said they can't go again. That we should use our leg to trek. So we now trek for like 1 hour plus again before we get to that nearest city called village called Alausa.
Alarusa. Is it Alarusa or Alausa?
Alausa.
Okay.
You know, really local government. Alausa.
Okay.
So that was how before we got there, so they told us we are going to meet 2 rivers. We met the 2 rivers. So when we got to the other second river, the river was due to the bank. So because our principal was the one that led, so I was at the back. I was at the back, so there were like maybe 2 or 3 children that can't walk. So despite all what we went through, I carried the little one. There was a particular one called testimony. I was the one that took that one. I carried that on my neck. So I was just going. So when we got to that river, nobody was able to cross. They were crying. Is this the way they would die? So I am daughter from Mundo, so I went inside the river directly. Before I got inside the river, I took 1 stick. So I was checking the depth, how deep the river was. Hello?
I'm with you.
So when I got how deep the river was, I went the first time to check how deep it was so that I will know the route to follow. So I came back to another route. So when I saw the one that was no more that deep, so I tried the best I can. So I was the one that carried most of those little kids throughout the river to the other bank. Even some of those elders, they couldn't go through the river. So I was the one that carried most of them. Just only for some people that cross the river through them. So, and I even held their hands so that the river won't carry them away. There was even a little boy that the river wanted to deep inside the river, so I quickly took him out. So when we crossed that river, so I was telling them as I was taking them out to the other bank, I was saying continue moving because what I am perceiving before we get to the village is still far. When they told us to be going, they said in the next 1 hour we are going to reach one village. So when we were moving, I told my people, with what I saw, I'm seeing, we are going to trek like 2 hours. So they told us 1 hour. I said that is what they will tell you. They will not tell you it's like 2 hours. So the principal now said they should not go, that they should wait till everybody cross that river. Hello?
I'm with you.
So when everybody crossed the river, so we told our secondary school students that they should lead. Because when I got to that river, you asked a question earlier. You said, how were we taking our bait? So for that 56 days, we, the teachers, we didn't take our bait. For that 56 days, we didn't wash our clothes.
Wow.
So when those guys were going, so immediately when they moved, like let me say 2 minutes, they ran back. They said, Oga. I said, what? The principal said what? They said that they saw 2 methods. They don't know. And prior to our release, they have been telling us in the bush that if government doesn't dialogue with them, cooperate with them, they are going to kill all the elders. They will take the students and the pupils. They will go and do all manners of things to them. So those students, including us, the staff, we were thinking we have gotten from frying pan to fire when we saw those 2 buses. So when we saw those 2 buses, we, the teachers, so we were using kinesis, body language to communicate to ourselves what happened again. So we told them that they should show us their ID card. So they were the 2 the DSS that came to rescue us with the bus. They were the ones inside that bus. So they were now smiling. But what made us to be afraid, to panic more, is that they were speaking in Hausa language. Hello?
Okay.
So we were saying God scared us to some Hausa people. We now fall into another Hausa people again. Can you see the tragedy? So we were scared. So when we told them to show us their ID card, so they were just smiling. They said we should calm down. We should put our mind at rest. It is the government that sent them. So I look at the member. I told my principal, I said, I am afraid, I am scared. This motor has no number plate. They said it is true. This motor is a tinted glass. If they are tying us to Mali as they are saying, maybe they want to go and sell us or taking us to another place, nobody will be able to see what is inside this bus. Hello?
Yeah, that's true.
So, and later on, so I came back to the back of the bus again. I saw them, they wrote indications of this Quran citation. It was sitting in Arabic, yes, in Arabic. I said, hey, my people, what are you going to do? Hello?
Was it in the bus?
Sir?
Was this in the bus?
At the back of the bus, there was a sticker that was placed there.
Okay.
So for Arabic language was written on that sticker. So when the two DSS, when they knew that we were afraid, so they called a number. When they called the number, so our principal saw the person they called. So the person also firstly was speaking in Hausa language. The person now speaking in English that we should be rest assured. He is assuring us that it is government that came to rescue us. So after that, he said we are not still sure. He now called one person that is Yoruba. That one now speaking English. That one now spoke Yoruba. So he now say, so that was how we were. We now calm down. They now happy. So that was how they rescued us back to our school. Then from that place we were taken to Ibadan.
Okay.
But I want to say something. Yeah. Sir, I thank God that I and some other teachers, including the students and pupils, we are back.
Yes.
We thank God that God answered everybody's prayer, both Nigeria and abroad, that they were praying for us. But sir, those two teachers they killed. I met them in that school. This is the 6th year I'm using in that school. It got to a state. I wanted to seek for transfer from that school. They were the ones that were begging me. They were the ones that were pleading that I should not, because of the stress, because all our salary, we are spending all our salary in that place. I have my own society. Before I will go there, I'm buying fuel of 4,000 naira every day. Can you imagine with the salary I'm collecting? So now, for example, now what pains me most now, those two teachers that were killed in secondary school, they are our mathematics teacher. There's no other mathematics teacher in that school.
That's Deacon and Mr. Is it Mr. Michael?
Mr. Michael Oyedoku.
And then Deacon.
Yes, for secondary classes.
Okay. And then
Deacon Olale John for junior classes. So Deacon Mr. Oyedoku, he has spent, let me say, he was transferred there before. So he came back to resume his duty post as DPGA. He's a DP. He's not ordinary teacher. He's a DP. So despite all the years he spent in that school, and they were the ones that were beseeching me, they were employing me. Olatunde, please don't go. Consider the future of these children, of these students. That was what even Deacon Olale, that was what he was telling me. He said, Olatunde, please don't go. You are the one we are looking at. We are hopeful as we are seeing you. That these students want their future to be bright as well. So in fact, if I remember, I would just be kind, because that Deacon is a close friend to mine. To me, rather, it's a close friend to me. Even if I have, let me say, financial challenges, if I call him instantly, he will tell me, Olatunde, come. So can you imagine this trauma? In fact, only God can just say, only God can help me. So now, this is what I want to see. I'm alive, my wife, I've seen my children. What of that Mr. Oyedoku?
Is that Mr. Michael?
Deacon is over 7 years in that school.
So Mr. Olatunde, actually, I was supposed to speak to Deacon's wife today. She's one of the people we're calling, but I think her line has not been going through, but we'll reach out to her. For Mr. Michael, I don't have his widow's number. I'll get it from you. We'll reach out to both of them as well. Trust me. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I want to appreciate you and commend you.
Okay, because of our time, let me conclude what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Now, Deacon has been killed. Deacon Olale has been killed, right? But his motorcycle is with these people. One, they collected his phone.
Okay.
The money in his account. I don't know, maybe they have transferred it, including me that I'm talking. My phone was collected. Even my bike, my motorcycle I dropped in school. When I came back, when I called my wife, where is the bike? She told me to forget about the bike. The bike is nowhere to be found now.
Oh, that's what you used to transport yourself from Torire every day?
Yes. That is the second bike, the second motorcycle I will buy in that school. Because there is no way you will buy a motorcycle and use it to transport. You are using like 1 hour 30 minutes. If you can move fast, you cannot move. You use 2 hours
to get to school every day.
Yes.
What's your monthly salary?
It's just over. Like, don't let me say that one on here. Don't let me say that one on here.
Tell us. I would like to know. I'd like to know.
Let me say it.
Is it up to maybe 100, 150,000?
It's not up to 150. Although the government is trying, because many other states are not even paying up to that. But it's because of the rural area we are. So the government is trying. But the transport expenses is too much. For example, I have bike and spend 4,000. Anyone that doesn't have bike, if the person wants to go to that school, the person will spend up to 8,000 for to and fro.
Okay, sir. I want you to just put those details on. We'll reach out to everybody. I promise you. And based on what you said, I'll make.
So I'm not concerned about my own life. For example, even our principal, she has vehicle that she's taking here.
Hello, sir.
At least she do buy 20,000 fuel every day.
Hello, sir. We will reach out to everybody. I want you, since you are the one here now, please give me your details.
I believe you are. I'm not talking about myself. So please. Because since there is life, there is hope for me.
I know. Just give me those details since you are here.
I will try to get it for you.
Okay. So call the number out.
2038
2038, yes.
43.
Oh no, can you 43? Okay, huh?
34.
34, okay.
45.
Let's call again.
2038.
Yes,
43.
43, okay.
34.
34.
45.
45. What bank is it, sir?
First Bank.
Okay, what's the name on the account, sir?
Olatunde Zaccheaus.
Olatunde what, please?
Olutoye Zaccheaus.
Oh, okay.
Olutoye
Zaccheaus. Okay. Olatunde. Okay, so I know you really do not want to make this about you. I can feel it. Okay, and I know that you are more concerned about your colleagues who have lost their lives and their families, and also the children. I can feel it here. However, this is the first opportunity I have to speak to you, and we just want to support you. You've been through an ordeal. You're a fellow Nigerian like other Nigerians, and they just want to support you. Okay, so please don't feel guilty about it, and then also support your family. I'm going to read out the number again. Mr. Latin, correct me if I'm wrong. My father was a maths teacher, and he taught in secondary school as well. So the number is 2038
yes
4334
yes
45
yes
First Bank.
Yes.
Olatunde Zaccheaus.
Olatunde Zaccheaus.
Olutoye. Okay. All right, sir. Just a quick one. Some people asking the children how come the clothes they were wearing were not school uniforms when we saw them, the pictures and all that. Do you have an answer for that?
Again, sir.
The children, the uniforms, the clothes they were wearing were not school uniforms when they were rescued. They were not wearing school uniforms. How did they get those clothes?
When we were getting to Ibadan, the clothes we had on us for that 56 days, it was changed in Ibadan.
Okay.
So they changed the clothes for us. They bought us new clothes.
No, I'm saying when you were in the bush and then the soldiers came to pick you. To see you, those clothes you were wearing were they were not school uniforms, the children?
It was school uniform. It is dirty.
It was school uniform.
Yes, they were school uniform. It is dirty.
Okay, so when did they change to other clothes?
It was when we were admitted in Ibadan.
Okay.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ó kọjá ojú tá a fi ń wò látàrí bí alàgbà ṣe yànnàná ìlà kọjá wọn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. Kódà ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ àti akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí ajá tó relé ẹkùn tó lọ tó bọ̀ ni o. Orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run nìkan ló jẹ́ o. Kódà bí èèyàn kan bá tún wá bọ́ sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára tó bá tún wá ń sọ tí ò yẹ kó sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olùkọ́ àti akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó nu Ọlọ́run o. látàrí tí àwọn èèyàn yìí là kọjá kéèyàn máa rin odidi 2 hours 1 hours nínú igbó more than that. tọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ o ṣe rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ tálàgbà yìí sọ látàrí bó ṣe yànnàná ń tójú wọn rí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí ohun tó jinlẹ̀ gidi ni. kódà alàgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan ẹni tọ́lọ́run ò pa lálàgbà yìí látàrí àwọn àlàyé tó ṣe. ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ gba àwọn èèyàn yìí kúrò ní ọwọ́ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí. kódà mo gbé òṣùbà káre fún alàgbà tí wọ́n fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò yìí látàrí akitiyan ẹ̀ lórí àwọn olùkọ́ lórí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́. ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo gbólóhùn tó sọ. ó ní wọ́n sọ pé káwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn kọ́kọ́ lọ. ẹni tó jẹ́ agbẹnusọ àwọn agbésùnmọ̀mí tó pín in padà ipò wò pé ṣébi tóun máa parí láìfọ ayé òun sí lélẹ̀ kó tó di pé ó ní ibo lòún mọ̀ tóun fẹ́ lọ kó tó di pé wọ́n á ń sìn lọ tóun sáré níwájú ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń fi ìbọn tẹ́ fi ń tírèsì ń lọ. ṣé ti rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó jinlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin náà wá worú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ wo ohun tí arákùnrin yìí là kọjá. ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ̀ pé alàgbà yìí jẹ́ èèyàn gidi ó tún bá alàgbà tó ń bá a sọ̀rọ̀ lórí nílé iṣẹ́ rédíò yìí sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọn ò kí ẹ̀ nípa tòun ṣùgbọ́n nípa fámìlì Mr. Michael ìyẹn Oyèdòkun ó tún kí ẹ̀ nípa fámìlì Dikin bílẹ̀ máa ti mọ̀ pé irú alàgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹni tó yẹ kí ìjọba kẹ́ gbé sípò ńlá ni kẹ́ wáṣẹ́ gidi fún látàrí iṣẹ́ takuntakun tó ṣe fún àwọn olùkọ́ àti akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nínú igbó. tí ò bá sírú alàgbà yìí níbẹ̀ bó o ní ẹ ṣe fẹ́ kọjá odò tán láwọn pàdé odò tán láwọn kò lọ́nà tó lóun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ wági òun kì í bọnú odò yẹn tó ń kó lè wo ibi tó jìn nínú odò yẹn. torí náà ẹ̀yin èèyàn ibi tá fi àdàgbà ètò ìsọlẹ̀ síre nítẹ̀yìn náà bá ní lérògbà kò sí èmi mọ̀ pé ní èròǹgbà látàrí tí arákùnrin fi sórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ èròǹgbà yín ní abẹ́ kọ́mẹ̀ǹtì wa. ẹ má wàá gbàgbé ẹ pín fọ́nrán yìí ẹ pín lógúnlógún ẹ pín lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n. fọ́nrán yìí tó yẹ kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pátá tó yẹ ká gbọ́ ni. ẹ pín fọ́nrán yìí ẹ jẹ́ kó go far. ẹ má gbàgbé àdéhùn wa náà làmúṣẹ lórí ìkànnì pé gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń lọ káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé làámọ̀ mọ́ wá lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan tẹ́yìn náà tẹ́ mọ̀ fojú ara yín rí tẹ́sì mọ̀ fi etí ara yín gbọ́ lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan lórí ìkànnì Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà. àdúrà wa sí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Nàìjíríà àti ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ yín rè tẹ́ bá ìkànnì pàdé orí wa ò ní gbàbọ̀dé o àmọ́ ní bọ́ sọ́wọ́ agbéniwọgbó ire báyìí lójú owó rí ire lójú ọlá rí ire lójú gbogbo wa ò mọ̀ rí o ìpàdé wa bí oyin ó dàbọ̀.